Cleopatra VII ascended to the throne of Egypt in 51 BC. At just 18 years old, she became co-ruler with her younger brother Ptolemy XIII. Cleopatra inherited a kingdom in decline, weakened by internal strife and facing the growing power of Rome. However, she was determined to restore Egypt to its former glory and secure her own legacy. Cleopatra's reign marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty, a Greek dynasty that had ruled Egypt for nearly 3 centuries. Unlike her predecessors, Cleopatra embraced Egyptian culture and traditions. She learned the Egyptian language, presented herself as the reincarnation of the goddess Isis, and worked tirelessly to win the support of her Egyptian subjects. Cleopatra knew that Egypt's survival hinged on navigating the tricky waters of Roman politics. She was a skilled diplomat and a sharp strategist, willing to use all her power to protect her kingdom. Cleopatra's intelligence and political savvy were clear in her interactions with the most powerful men of her time. She formed alliances with Julius Caesar and later Mark Antony, 2 top Roman generals. These relationships, often portrayed as mere love affairs, were strategic partnerships that Cleopatra used to her advantage. Cleopatra's military ambitions weren't solely driven by Roman alliances. She maintained her own fleet and army, showing her capabilities as a military leader. She personally led her forces into battle, a testament to her courage and determination to defend her kingdom. Cleopatra's vision for Egypt extended beyond mere survival. She dreamed of restoring Egypt to its former glory as a cultural and economic powerhouse. She implemented economic reforms, encouraging trade and agriculture. Cleopatra also invested in grand building projects, restoring temples and monuments, further solidifying her image as a patron of Egyptian culture. Cleopatra's court was a center of learning and scholarship. She surrounded herself with intellectuals, artists, and philosophers, fostering an environment of creativity and innovation. Her reign saw a resurgence in Egyptian art and literature, a testament to her commitment to reviving Egyptian culture. Cleopatra's efforts to revive Egypt's golden age extended beyond its borders. She sought to re-establish Egypt's influence in the Mediterranean region, forming alliances and engaging in trade with other kingdoms. Her ambition was to restore Egypt to its rightful place as a leading power. Section 4. A woman of intellect and language. Cleopatra was renowned for her intellect and education. She was fluent in multiple languages, including Egyptian, Greek, and Latin, a rare feat for a ruler of her time. This linguistic ability allowed her to communicate effectively with diplomats and rulers from different cultures. Cleopatra's intellectual curiosity extended beyond languages. She was fascinated by science, mathematics, and philosophy. She is said to have conducted experiments with poisons and studied astronomy. Her thirst for knowledge contributed to her reputation as a wise and learned ruler. Cleopatra's intellectual prowess was not merely for personal enrichment. She used her knowledge to govern effectively, to engage in diplomacy, and to cultivate an image of herself as a wise and capable ruler. Her intellect was as much a tool of statecraft as her political acumen. Section 5. Roman alliances and political maneuvering. Cleopatra's relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were undoubtedly complex, involving both personal affection and political calculation. She bore Caesar a son, Caesarion, and later married Antony in a lavish ceremony in Egypt. Cleopatra's alliance with Caesar provided crucial support during the Roman Civil War, allowing her to consolidate her power in Egypt. Her later relationship with Antony further strengthened her position, granting her access to resources and military support. However, Cleopatra's alliances with Roman generals ultimately proved to be her downfall. After Antony's defeat by Octavian in the Battle of Actium, Cleopatra's position became untenable. She was captured by Octavian's forces and chose to end her own life rather than be paraded as a captive in Rome. Section 6. Legacy of the Enigmatic Queen. Cleopatra's life and reign have captivated historians and storytellers for centuries. She was a woman of extraordinary intelligence, ambition, and charisma who ruled in a tumultuous era. Cleopatra's story is a complex tapestry of political intrigue, military conflict, and personal relationships. Despite her ultimate defeat, Cleopatra's legacy as the last pharaoh of Egypt endures. She is remembered as a fierce defender of her kingdom, a cunning strategist, and a patron of Egyptian culture. Cleopatra's story continues to fascinate and inspire, solidifying her place as one of the most intriguing figures in history. Her story serves as a reminder of the complexities of power, the challenges faced by women in positions of authority, and the enduring allure of ancient Egypt.